everybody, it's Nighthawk Motors, and this is 5 reasons why I love my 2017 Honda Accord. Hi everybody, the first reason I love my Honda Accord is the looks. I believe this car is one of the best looking cars in its segment, and I always love when a car has black alloy wheels. I think they look amazing. That's one of the reasons I chose this car, because of the wheel package. It just really sets this car off between the base model. The looks also include the body kit, which does look very nice in this car. It brings the car together, gives it a nice sleek look, and you get a lot of looks wherever you go in this car. It is one complete package as far as looks go. The interior on this car is also very nice. It's a pointed well, has great leather seats, heated seats, and also has a number of accents that really set the interior off and make it look like it's out of its class. The second reason is the steering wheel. The steering wheel has the best look out of any steering wheel I've ever seen on a car of this segment. Has the best feel of any steering wheel. Has great leather. It feels awesome. The buttons are laid out perfectly. They have a nice feel to them as well, and it's just a great steering wheel. I love the thing. I would not wish to have any other steering wheel in this car. The third reason is the handling of this car. It is absolutely amazing. It's one of the best handling cars I've ever driven, and I've driven a number of high-performance cars that are revered for their handling. This thing corners like no other front-wheel drive car I've ever gotten. It corners and grips with no drama and is balanced at its limits, and the shock damping and spring rate is set perfectly on the Sport. I don't know how much time they took in tuning the suspension, but they really got this car down to a science. Also, this car has no understeer whatsoever. I believe it's because the front end is so light from the small 4-cylinder, whereas if I would have gotten a V6 version, it would have understeer. I have not driven the V6 though, so you cannot quote me on that. Number 4, the brakes are absolutely amazing. They are like out of this world for a car like this. I'd never imagined this car to have this good of brakes. They stop with no drama, there's no noise, they always exceed my expectations as far as braking. They are very confidence inspiring, which is great, especially when you drive around in the Northeast with the way the people drive around here. You need it, because people tailgate you, they cut you off, they pull in front of you while they're texting, and it's awesome to have great brakes. You don't want a car with bad brakes because they're your lifeline essentially, just like the tires. Number 5, now I haven't had time to test this really. It's the reliability of the car. I have beaten on the car a lot because, well, I did get the Sport version for a reason, even though it's slow. But it has taken the beating and hasn't given me any fits. I have not had to go to the shop over the 7,000 miles I've owned this car, and it is honestly, it's a freaking Honda. It'll last. It'll last a long time. That's one of the reasons I got it. If you're gonna get a daily driver, you're gonna commute daily with, you don't want to be constantly in the shop with repair issues and other problems. That is the main reason I chose this car, is because every Honda owner I've talked to, even cars with 100,000 miles on it, they said basically all they ever had to do was gas, tires, oil, and that's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. No shocks, no bushings. Of course they had to do brakes, but brakes, they wear out. That's just a normal wear and tear in a car. But no issues with the engine, no electronic issues, no issues with anything but simply replaced parts that every car you have to cycle through. So that concludes my 5 things I love about my 2017 Honda Accord. And this is the Sport Special Edition with leather seats, which adds to the reasons I love the car. But that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and please like and subscribe, and I would really appreciate comments. I will get back to you. Thank you. Have a nice day.